Well, I'm tuning into today's video, doing a 5-day forecast today. It's a pretty grim old day today, and we're going to keep it unsettled for the next day or so. It should improve a little bit actually, the weather on Friday and Saturday. It'll turn drier and warmer, but it's not going to last all that long because we get through to the end of the weekend and the start of next week, the end of the 5-day forecast period. It's going to turn unsettled again, and there's no real sign of a prolonged trend towards summery conditions. Just yet, of course, very early days, but nothing particularly settled coming up in the foreseeable future. Anyway, before I get on with 5-day forecast period, just to mention advertising, there's video ads on my pages at GadgetsandWeapons.com, and if you hit play and watch the video ad, see what it's about, you'll be supporting GadgetsandWeapons.com. Thanks so much for doing that. Also, want to say about the website used for 5-day forecast. We've got the radar pitch here from WeatherOutlook.com. There'll be charts at the end from Weather Outlook as well, and also charts going from WeatherCentre.de, and find a link to both of those websites on my links page. Thanks very much to them for allowing me to use their information. So here is the current radar picture. We've got quite a bit of rain across the country. Now, much of this is light. It's not really amounting to too much. It's much heavier overnight and at first this morning, but now it's generally quite light across many parts of the country. But there's a lot of it around, and it's really just sort of damp, drizzly, dreary type conditions, and with a cold east to northeasterly wind, particularly in the east. It's a grim old day. It's about as bad as it can get really at the end of May. Now, we've got some heavier rain sitting in the North Sea, and that's going to start to pet things up again, I think, through the course this afternoon as it drifts in from the east. Here's today's synoptic pressure chart, and it's the same old story, really. High pressure sitting up over Scandinavia, not too bad for them, but for us, under this trough of low pressure underneath the high. And if you follow the isobars back, they go into the east, so they're coming off the North Sea. Actually, if it was winter, if you follow the isobars right way back, you see they go all the way into central parts of Russia, so the areas originated from a long way east. If this was winter, it'd be bitterly cold, and all of this rain would be falling as snow. We'd be covered in snow, but of course it's not winter, it's May, so what we're really looking at is just damp, dreary type weather and a cold or chilly easterly wind. So that's the setup for today, and have a lot of cloud across the country. The best of any sunshine will be for western Scotland and parts of Ireland. Won't feel too bad there, sheltered from the wind with temperatures getting up to around 80 degrees. But otherwise, a lot of cloud across the country, bits and pieces of rain. Always with some heavy rain, particularly coming in off the North Sea into parts of North East England and Lincolnshire through the course of the afternoon. Temperatures, well, we're going to be pegged back with all this cloud and rain around. At best, we're going to get up to 13 or 14. But under the worst of the rain across the eastern parts of England, probably starting to get into double figures there, just 9 or 10 degrees. Absolutely atrocious, really, for this time of the year. As we go through to tonight, we're going to keep the high pressure up to the north. Actually, just start to reach down towards Scotland. We've got this trough of low pressure still there across England and Wales. So if anything, the rain's going to shift down across England and Wales through the course of the night. For Scotland, I think we're going to be turning it drier, and that dry weather will edge down towards northern England later on tonight. It could turn quite chilly for Scotland with temperatures down to 4 or 5 degrees, but otherwise temperatures will hold up quite well at around 10 being 50 Fahrenheit. For Thursday, the high pressure is ridging down into the north, but we've still got the trough in the south, so it's a north-south split for Scotland. Northern Ireland, Northern England, not going to be too bad at all, but it'll be mainly dry. There will be some sunny spells. Chance of a shower bubbling up, but mainly dry conditions in the north. For England and Wales, so we're going to probably start off with some persistent rain in the morning. Might sort of turn showery through the course of the afternoon. Could bring some brighter sunny spells through in between those showers, but conversely, the showers will turn heavy and thundery potentially in the south and the southwest. Could be some big showers, possibly some hail and thunder mixed in with those. If only it'll be a little bit warmer tomorrow, we lose that nagging easterly wind, so it won't feel as bad, and temperatures getting up to around 17 or 18 degrees. And even in the south, we've got those showers. We should be up to around 15 or 16 degrees. Now, things do improve as we go through to Friday. This ridge of high pressure toppling in across the country. Still quite weak pressure in the south, so still the risk of showers for central southern parts of England and Wales. But the rest of the country, from the Midlands northwards, mainly dry on Friday with fairly good bright sunny spells. Though there will be quite a lot of cloud bubbling up through the afternoon. Temperatures will be warmer all round. I think we're going to get up to around 18, 19, possibly 20 degrees. 20 is 68 Fahrenheit. As going into the weekend, high pressure ridging in nicely on Saturday. We could still spark a shower over the Welsh Mountains and the Pennines, but I think Saturday will be the best of it for the 5-day forecast period. It will be the best day, mainly dry across most parts of the country with sunny spells coming through. It could get really quite warm actually on Saturday afternoon, with temperatures possibly up to 21, maybe 22 degrees. 22 is 72 Fahrenheit, a proper summery type feel. But it doesn't last as we go through into Sunday. Whilst it's staying warm, we're going to bring another sort of trough through across the country. So Sunday probably starting off on a dry and bright note with sunny spells, but it'll turn cloudier through the course of the day, big clouds bubbling up. And then we're going to have heavy showers sparking off through the afternoon, and there could be hail and thunder mixed in with those once again. Temperature's still warm though, up to 21 degrees, 70 Fahrenheit. And then finally, as we get through to bank holiday into Monday, what am I talking about? Bank holiday Monday was last Monday, wasn't it? As we get through to Monday, we're going to bring another trough through across the country. So that's going to, if anything, pep up the showers. There'll be more showers breaking out on Monday, and maybe some longer spells of rain actually across Scotland and Northern Ireland. Temperatures will be dipping back a bit, edging back towards where we should be ready for the start of June, around 18 or 19 degrees. Still not too bad, really. So finally, I'll look at the charts from the weather outlook so you can see the weather in your area today. We've got a lot of rain here across the country. I'll say much of this is light. It's not amounting to too much, but it's certainly a grim old day. It's about as bad as it gets at this time of year, especially in the east where it's cold as well as being quite wet. Now, as we go through to Thursday, things will improve in the north and the northeast, but for England and Wales, it's still unsettled. Showery rain in the morning, perhaps persistent rain, and then more sort of showery, broken type conditions in the afternoon, and the risk of hail and thunder as things turn really quite unstable through the course of Thursday afternoon. Now, on Friday, it's a better day. The dry, bright weather is edging down from the north, but we've still got showers here across central southern parts of England and Wales. One or two of those could have hail and thunder mixed in again. As we go through to Saturday, that's the best of it, I think. Still the risk of sparking a shower off over the Welsh Mountains and the Pennines, but otherwise it's generally a dry day with good sunny spells. It is much warmer, with temperatures into the low 20s or around the 70 Fahrenheit mark. That drier train doesn't last as we go through into Sunday. More showers breaking out, risk of hail and thunder mixing. Temperature still holding up quite well. And then on Monday, this doesn't show it, but I think it'll be a more unsettled day than this is showing. There'll be more in way of rain around than this is indicating, particularly in the north and the west, where some of that rain could be quite persistent. So, in summary, we're in for an unsettled spell. We're in an unsettled spell. Atrocious day today across many parts of the country. Things gradually improving through Thursday, but it's still showery in the south. As we get through to Friday and Saturday, that's the best of it. Particularly Saturday, dry, sunny and warm. Could be showers scattered about, but generally dry day. And then the risk of showers increases again as we go through to Sunday and Monday, although those temperatures should be holding up quite nice. It's this very cold, grim sort of day. The temperatures do stage a recovery over the coming 5-day period, but really it's staying quite unsettled. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.